Game model enthusiast or not, welcome back into this series, when I'm going to build the Italeri IVECO STRALIS in the Yellow Devil short trap version. In the last episode I finished the major frame, and now it's time to take care of the accessories on it. The first thing that we're going to build is the fuel tank, because this part needs a lot of work. First thing first, I need to grow with Santa Mia quick type putty the fuel tank interior, where there are the support that we are going to remove. After about 6 hours, the putty is completely dry, so I can now glue together the two parts of the fuel tank. And now it's heavy duty time. With the side cutter I cut the existing support and then I sand them down until they disappear. I use some white putty for filling the eventual defect and the junction line. When the putty will dry, some other sanding work will be necessary for achieve a nice and smooth surface. With the fuel and tank finished, we can now go further and assemble the other component, such as the exhaust, the battery box cover and the air filter. The battery box doesn't have the bottom part, so I built it with a piece of styrene. On this Stralis GTM transkit there was a photo etch spare wheel holder, but when I finished to assemble it I decided to use the original plastic one. I glued some nut, realized some hole, and with a couple of photo etch parts it became more realistic. Here in the part next to the cabin, that I don't know how it's called or if it has a specific name, received some detail like some bolts and the hair fittings. On the transkit there are photo etch parts for the support of the Adi blue tank and the air filter. For the last one there are also the photo etch hook that are very useful. I will use some black super glue for gluing the photo etch support of the fuel tank. After assembling everything, we can go now to the painting stage and spray the primer on all the pieces. I will use Santa Mia X11 on the tank and the exhaust. I will use different type of grey on the accessories on the truck. In this way the final result will be more interesting and eye-catching. The spare wheel holder and the no-name part back of the cabin will be painted in the same frame color. I will spray some transparent on the chrome painted part because this paint is more fragile and need protection before the weathering process. After finish the paint job, I can go back to the workbench. I use some vinyl tape for make those rubber stripes that we can see under the fuel tank support on the real truck. The result is really convincing, so I can finally finish the fuel tank with the support and the stripe on the upper part. We just need to put the cap in position and the tank is finally finished. With the brush I went to paint all the little details. Let's make some weathering to all the accessories with a dry brush first and then with some ammo dusty product. This is just the first part of the weathering that will be completed in the next step. The Tamiya panel liner will be useful for represent the fuel stain near to the fuel tank cap. We can use some Tamiya X22 for create the glass on the service light on the back of the cabin. Let's glue all the accessories on the frame with some super glue, taking care to remove the paint on the contact zone. In this way we can achieve a stronger and better gluing of the part. I noticed that behind one of the tank support there was a gap, but nothing that a little piece of styrene cannot repair. I put some black pigment inside the muffler for simulating the dirty left by the smoke exhaust. The works on the Stralis are finished for this week. It took many hours for creating just a few components, but the detailing job it's really time consumer and we, as model, really know it. I want to thank you all for all the support and hope to see you again always here in my garage the next week with a new video of this truck series. I wish you all the best and remember that collecting kit is fun, but collecting model even more. Bye bye!